As you can see, I love Eddie Guerrero.
Big Eddie Guerrero fan.
I have the Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler t-shirt. I have WCW Eddie Guerrero, and this is Prime in the WWE Eddie Guerrero Top Guy merchandise. When I think of Eddie Guerrero, easily I think of two other men, Chavo and Rey Mysterio. I bring that up because here tonight we are in Rey Mysterio's hometown. San Diego, California.
The old 619.
This is December the 11th of 2003.
Man, almost done with the year.
Almost done with the year. Yeah, it's the San Diego Sports Arena. The show begins with a recap of last week where Rey attempted to become undisputed champion, taking on the devil himself, Christian Cage.
My boy.
Unfortunately, Rey did fall, but after that recap, we see that in the main event tonight, it will be Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, and Chavo. Tres Hombre, Dominio, not in a match, but just in an in-ring segment.
Oh, they're just going to be there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I just want to put it out there. Everybody here in San Diego, your hometown hero, will be in the main event segment. So the show opens with Matt Cappotelli being accompanied to the ring by Spike Dudley and Zach Gowen. Actually, scratch that. They're all already going to be in the ring. So we open with the recap.
Cold open, recap, and then they're just in
so Cappotelli's in ring with the support of Gowen and Dudley. Yes. The reason they are out there is because Matt Morgan,
big body,
is going to come destroy Matt Cappotelli.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to personally give Vince McMahon a heart attack here tonight by opening with Matt versus Matt. So he didn't like when Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy both had Hardy in their name.
Yeah,
he's
ridiculous.
Like,
how would the audience know who they are?
Exactly. How will the audience be able to figure out who they are? And
Not like they look different or have different names or anything. That'd be ridiculous.
Like I said, I just find it amusing that he doesn't like that. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Meanwhile, AEW's having Cage versus Cage matches, Page versus Page matches.
Adam versus Adam.
Adam versus Adam. Kyle versus Kyle.
Exactly. The list goes on. Matt Morgan does definitively destroy Matt Cappotelli. Cappotelli is able to take a beating and garner sympathy, but Morgan is just the literal blueprint of what Vince McMahon sees wrestling as. Does come out on top, and him, Heidenreich, and A-Train are all celebratory upon exiting, and do believe that John Heidenreich is going to be able to stop Chuck Palumbo en route to getting to Vince McMahon this Sunday at Starrcade.
Nice.
So post-match, we see the Devil's Advocates from an undisclosed location cutting a promo. Actually, let's just say it. They are in parts unknown.
They are in parts unknown.
Yes. And so instead of it being an undisclosed location, it's disclosed that they're in Kane's hometown, parts unknown.
Man, I'm glad they got to travel. I wonder if they met Kane's fit. Well, nope, they're dead.
Here in this promo, Christian recounts how not only he overcame Brock Lesnar, how he not only defeated, not only did he defeat Rey Mysterio last week, but he also beat Triple H. People might think that Christian is underhanded, but what he really is undisputed. After the promo is cut, well, it ends with not only is Christian undisputed, but he will be the first one to put a 1 in Bill Goldberg's record. And so when that ends, when it's all said and done, we ease into, or it fades out, and we see a Star is Reborn package saying how that at Starrcade, Dustin Rhodes will return.
Star will arrive at Starrcade.
Exactly. So after all of that, the promo and the promo.
Promo action.
Jamie Noble comes out to talk about his Survivor's Choice victory.
Oh, nice.
And how that he plans on implementing that opportunity that he earned at Survivor Series by outlasting all of the competitors in the tournament. Only problem is he gets interrupted by the best first generation.
The worst people to come out.
And so Booker T challenges Jamie to a match. He says, the only reason you won the tournament is because you didn't have to go through me. You didn't have to face the best. And so Jamie...
Five time.
Exactly.
Five time.
WCW champion. So Jamie, being a fighting champion, a upstanding guy, he does accept the match.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the match ends in disqualification.
Very disappointing.
When Lance Storm and Scott Steiner get caught beating Jamie down on the outside. But what happens is, when the heels are cheating, and, Jamie tries to make his comeback, but, it's 3-on-1 at this point because the match has been thrown out. Out comes his allies, that being Saren Moore, Hurricane Helms, and Toa Reigns. And so the heels, they scurry off to the back because they feel like they've made their point. Not, it was a moral victory, not an actual in-ring victory. So we see a backstage segment of Ray, Chavo, and Eddie, and they appear to be conversing about what is happening in the main event segment, but we can't really make out the verbiage. It just is a tease toward what is to come.
Classic camera shot, no audio, as Michael Cole talks over.
Absolutely. And so, as the camera moves away from them, we see Noble doing his best to confront Mr. McMahon, to stand up to the evil overlord of SmackDown. And he says to Vince that he wants all three of BFG Sunday.
It's a terrible decision.
And so McMahon laughs at it and says, you know what? I like it, but I want to put a little extra sauce on it. And Jamie, you're defending your Survivor's Choice victory. And if one of BFG beat you, they get your choice. They get their choice of what to do with it, basically. And so it's a way to put McMahon on the show off Sable, Dawn Marie, and Terry Runnels, who are all by his side. And at this point, since we are with McMahon and his cohorts,
there you go.
That's when McMahon also says to the Towering Titans that tonight... Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. Chuck Palumbo must be stopped. Tonight, I don't care what you have to do.
Shut him down.
John Heidenreich, but shut him down. And after seeing what had just happened with BFG, Vince tells Big Show, A-Train, and Matt Morgan not to go to ringside. McMahon says, we can't afford for Chuck Palumbo to get lucky like Jamie Noble did, where Palumbo can trip and fall his way into a match with me. I won't have it.
I won't allow it.
And so John Heidenreich versus Chuck Palumbo becomes a one-on-one encounter due to the events that transpired between Noble and Booker T. In this match, I see it playing out much, almost, let's just say, identically to when The Undertaker wrestled John Heidenreich at the Royal Rumble. And minus the interference between Gene Snitsky and Kane, because Kane's on Raw and Gene Snitsky isn't in the company yet. But what I mean is, big guys hitting heavy blows.
Doing big guy things.
And The Undertaker being, or in this case Chuck Palumbo, being the leader of the match, and John Heidenreich getting his hand held throughout. But Chuck Palumbo does win. Vince comes out, he's steaming mad, but he rips off his suit, he flexes on the stage, and he's a man of his word, and he is giving Chuck Palumbo the one-on-one match at Starrcade.
Nice.
Bill Goldberg.
Man wrestling on Starrcade. I think the hell is actually frozen over.
Bill Goldberg comes out to the ring because he is getting his match against Christian as he knew that he, deserved.
Yeah.
And it's happening this Sunday at Starrcade. But Bill Goldberg says, Christian Cage, you and your devil's advocates will not overcome me, and I'll prove it because I challenge anybody in the back to come out here and be next.
Any soul at all.
Well, you're not going to believe who actually decides to take him up on this offer.
Let me hear it.
Mark Henry
steps
up. And
he's uninjured again? Oh, that's excellent.
So when he lost the title to JBL, he wasn't injured. I just did it because I knew that it was coming, and I wanted to start a new storyline before I had to be forced into it.
Got it.
And so Mark Henry comes out here, and he and Bill Goldberg are two bulls.
I'm about to say, this is a hoss fight if I've ever heard of it.
Exactly. And so Mark Henry actually, in this case, is the more experienced of the two.
Indeed.
And
by a good bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's got a good 5 years, 4 or 5 years on.
4 or 5,
4 or 5 years on Bill Goldberg. And while Bill did have the rocket strapped to him and go straight to the moon, Mark Henry worked with so many prominent wrestlers early on and even up till now. So this is a very impressive big guy fight. You know, a meat match, if you will, in the modern parlance. The big thing is when Bill Goldberg wins, because it's what Bill Goldberg's going to do, and because he's challenging for the title on Sunday, it is impressive because, you know, he hits the spear, hits the jackhammer. He looks like he deserves the shot on Sunday. But wouldn't you know it, post-match, as Bill is celebrating on the ramp, it is revealed something that nobody ever knew in the history of wrestling. I apologize to any historians who I'm gonna hurt their feelings for, but Parts Unknown turns out is actually in San Diego, California.
Oh my God!
Because
I can't believe it!
All of the Devil's Advocates and the Devil himself attack Bill Goldberg on stage, and Christian holds the title aloft while Bill is prone on the ramp.
If only Goldberg had Google Maps, he could have mapped out the travel time. He would have figured out how long he had to be in the match for. It's a crying shame.
Hilarious.
All this, man, this is huge. Being revealed here on AEW. This is 50, 60 years of pro wrestling history.
History and mystery.
Where is Parts Unknown? So many greats have come from there. The Ultimate Warrior, Kane, Papa Shango.
So it is just a joke, obviously.
That's actually wonderful.
Yeah. So our main event match is JBL defending his television title against Farouk.
Oh, nice. APA action.
Yes. So it is.
You come out to with the APA gear just for nostalgia.
We're gonna go all the way back.
Oh, that's already good.
And Farouk comes out with the written on
the acolytes.
The acolyte gimmicks. He comes out with the straps on. He's paying homage to the Undertaker, the man that brought them together. Bradshaw shook. He's like,
"Oh God,
you're taking me all the way back to the brainwash era where we didn't even know what an acolyte was, but we were doing it. We were doing it.
We were following."
But here's the thing: while early on Bradshaw is taken aback, he has so many current followers that they snap him out of it.
He's like, "What? Okay."
And they are able to get him in the present. So Billy Kidman, who I don't think has defended his title within the allotted amount of time, but that's the beautiful chaos of Vince McMahon's lording over SmackDown, is that the rules really no longer apply under his reign or regime. And that'll all make more sense in the coming time. But my point is, the LLC are able to help Bradshaw defeat Farouk. And in our main event segment, Tres Hombre, Dominio come out in the lowrider. They party it up. It's big time stuff.
I'm about to say, crowd going crazy.
Eddie, still Intercontinental Champion from when he won it at Backlash. So that,
how long ago?
yes, that is where he won the title after Jamie Noble relinquished it.
Yeah.
So, in our main event segment, Rey Mysterio recounts all the many accolades they have held, whether it be Eddie, current Intercontinental Champion, Rey and Chavo, former Cruiserweight Champions, all three of them, Team Extreme, Tornado Champions together. Rey says, with your blessing, Eddie, I think this Sunday at Starrcade, we three should pay homage to where we came from, World Championship Wrestling, and it be Chavo Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. And so the crowd loves it. Chavo loves it. Eddie agrees. They all embrace. They hold up the title. They celebrate together. And yeah, it's going to be a big show at Starrcade. And that's one thing I love about how we treat our pay-per-view events is it's not everything is WrestleMania alone. We make sure that Halloween Havoc matters. We make sure that Bad Blood matters. We make sure Starrcade matters. Things have purpose.
Love it. Love it.